actually similar word over here. It's fairly normal for me. Okay. Cool. It's nice when languages have kind of like the same word in a couple of places. Ah, I died. Okay, I might need to fight my way through the imps, or at least like run properly or block or something. But like direction-wise, I'm gonna have a good go at trying to remember how we did it. Anyway, I really love the choreography in the third movie. It's the only thing that still holds up for me. I feel like as much as I hate Jar Jar Binks, I feel like the way his movement was done was really, really cool. Because I remember watching a thing years later about how, oh, Jar Jar Binks was supposed to be like the Sith Lord at one point, or like one of the apprentices, or something to do with the Sith. And they were just like, look at all this cool movement that he can do. He moves like a Jedi. I'm just like, oh wow, okay, yeah. He kind of was like, he was pretty bombastic in his movement, but it was very like it was like force-aided movement, and I just thought that was really cool as an observation, and as a theory that Jar Jar Binks is somehow a mega villain in disguise. That's the one. That's the one, Sith Lord Jar Jar. Perfect. I kind of like watching the videos about it, even you know, even if it's far-fetched or if it's not, you know, no matter what the reality is, cool concept. Come on, come on. Still got my shield. Oh, no, no! Why? The camera, the lock-on camera, flipped my character around because the imp moved. And then my roll in the correct direction became a roll in a bad direction. That was not good. Ouch. What I think is such a shame is that Hayden quit acting for the longest time after the third movie. He got so much hate for it. Oh, is he the one that played adult Anakin? Or... oh, God, I'm not sure. I'm bad with actors. Even though the blame should be with George Lucas, Hayden did what he was told, and Lucas went, yep, my script is perfect. Keep going. Yeah, you can't fight the bad script. I read a lot of things about George Lucas, about how his, his ex-wife was on staff, and she was like someone who kept on, who was able to tell him, no, don't do this, that's stupid. And people were saying that once she left, or once they weren't together, he just did whatever he wanted without anyone ever saying no to him. And he didn't have that person saying, look, that idea, it's not right for the film. Aha, we're back at the loot guy. So I read something like that, where like, you know, he used to have someone who used to tell him when ideas were ridiculous, and then he lost that person. Alright, we did the jump. Oh my god. Ooh. Oh, we lived. We lived. Oof. You know, I think it's nice when you've got people around you who aren't yes men, who say, look, that's kind of a bad idea, you probably shouldn't do that. And I kind of appreciate when I come up with like a graphic for the stream and people are just like, come on, that just looks really bad, do it again. And, you know, I've got this bias where I worked on something and I think, you know, we have to include it. I worked so hard on this. And then you get someone outside who doesn't see the work behind it and they just say, look, that just doesn't look good. Do something else. It's kind of nice when people can be honest with you about, you know, what's not great for you. 98% of what we've gotten from Star Wars since the mouse took over has been a fan service. Yeah, I can see them doing that for sales. For sure, this will take money from nostalgic boomers like me. At least I get Disney Plus for free. I think that's Disney Plus, assuming it is. I've heard about this. Like, I don't own Netflix. So I remember when people were very happy that Netflix was like the only place where you got everything, right? And now there's things like Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, something else. There's like a Hulu as well, and there's gosh, what's the other one? HBO. There's like a HBO something. So that's got a sting when you thought you were paying for one thing monthly, Netflix, when that came along. HBO Max, that's it. And then it's ended up like you're paying for 5 different things. Like, sorry, you thought you were saving money on cable, but now you're kind of paying a lot of money. Actually, why did I drop down here when there was still another way to go? That might have been dumb. I might have done the dumb thing. Oh, no. I'm accidentally smart. Look at this. This is the door. That does not open from this side. Here's the door we saw earlier. Oh, I can't get the guy. Whoop. Whoa. Camera change. Camera change. Random brick. Oh god, there's more. Sky Showtime, Amazon Prime, probably others. Had local ones to that. Yeah, ooh, what a mess. Okay, so where are we now? Okay, I found a ladder, but I still think there was one other way I didn't go. Maybe I did. Yeah, I did go the way that I'm thinking that I didn't go, and it went around the corner and it led back to the same spot, and that's why I jumped down. Okay, I am smart. I'm just bad at remembering why I'm smart. I actually subscribe to Torrent Plus whenever I want to watch a single thing for some reason. Hopefully no one can figure out what Torrent Plus is, and we're in the clear. So, yeah. That's not me. I didn't say that. That was my audience. And if someone can't figure out why I'm panicking, then that's fine. That's good. Here comes the jar man. Guys, there's too many clues. Okay. I'm worrying about the corner. Is there... Oh, that's just a box. Oh, is that a lever? There's a lever right there. That could be interesting. Ah. Okay. I'm in a heap of jar trouble. I couldn't find like a way to make like a pun out of like... I'm in the bottom of the jar now. I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel looking for something. Oh no, someone's knocking at the door. It's the SWAT. Somebody called the SWAT already. Is that a loot item behind the... Oh no. There's a loot item behind the guy. What's around this corner? Ooh. Okay. I do want that piece of loot. I do. Scraping the bottom of the jar. Oh man, you tied it in. You looped it back round. I'm gonna see if there's a... If there's something safe down here and come back for that piece. Like, there's no danger on the lift. I mean, I guess there could be a lift boss. Ah, yes. Yes. If I do this, I can take as many attempts as I want as this previous room. Wait, what's this save location called? The Forsaken Depths. We've gone through the sewers, and we've come to the Forsaken Depths. That's a bad name. That's the no name. Oh, we might be able to go underneath this lift. That didn't look like too bad of a drop. We should try that in a second. Just tell the police no, they can't arrest you unless you tell them that they can. That's awesome. I didn't know that was a true fact. That you can just tell the police you refuse to be arrested. Come on, come on. Ah, oh, damn, he's an enemy. Whoop! Gotcha. I didn't die. Yet. Oh, so cool. So cool. I keep missing that one. It's kind of less cool. Bam. Bam. Yeah, there's baby jars. Yeah. There's one that will talk to you in a town, and he says, "Oh, hey, are you the new potentate?" And I've been saying, like, no, because I don't know, like, I don't know if potentate's a real word. But it's like, yeah, I think the lever is for this lift if you end up on the wrong side of it. But I was very excited to see this lever, and then, ta-da, it's for the lift. But yeah, there's this little baby jar that says, "Would you like to become the new potentate?" And I don't know what that means. So I'm worried about it's like, oh, the potentate is where we like rip your stomach out, wear it on our head like a hat, and we dance around. So it's just like, what am I agreeing to when I tell him I will become the potentate? So I've been saying no, but he sounds really sad when you say no. But then, I don't know, I'm not too sure about it. So without too much backstory, the cops went out of their way to make me pay a bill. Take me to jail. All the stuff I could pick was silly, so I kind of just told them no. When I didn't know to do that, they dropped the whole thing. Wow, maybe they weren't police, maybe they were burglars in police outfits. Seems easy. Yeah, I see like water at the bottom of this. I think this might be safe. What? How was I supposed to know that wasn't safe? That didn't look very deep. Oh, man. Come on. I mean, I think they just wanted the money, so yeah, I was getting robbed by the cops. I had a postman deliver something that I brought from America many years ago. And I was just like, okay, hand the parcel over to me. And he just said, no, I want £100 as like the customs tax or something. And I'm like 15 or whatever at the time. And I'm like, what? I've never had a postman tell me that he won't hand me the package unless I hand him £100. And it was just so bizarre. And, you know, in the end, my parents paid for it. But, like, the guy, he came to my door with the package he was supposed to deliver, and he left with the package, and I didn't get the item. I'd already paid the guy I brought it from the money, so it was just bizarre to me that I had to pay again. And it made me so sad as a kid that the postman left with my item. It was so harsh. Yeah, apparently now you kind of like, you already pay it on most items on eBay. And if it is going to get into a situation where you have to pay on the other end, they very clearly tell you. And apparently it was just because the person on the other end was too lazy to put a sticker on it saying, yep, we certify that this isn't a bomb, and this is in fact a collectible. You know what, I'll say what the item was. In the Transformers 1984 to 1987, there is a particular Transformers toy, or action figure, if you want to sound cooler, called Fortress Maximus. And I brought it off of eBay many years later. And it's such a big toy that if you dropped it, in England, they have this thing called the drop test to say if it's safe. And it's not a safe toy. if you drop it for England's sales standards. So although a few of them snuck in the country, you just generally couldn't buy it. So I ended up buying one off of eBay many years later because my mum didn't want to pay for it at the time, and I thought it was cool, and I just always wanted to own one. Yeah, it looks like a Church of Evil, to be honest. Oh, so this model where there's like this bulb and there's a load of people in it. We have these at the end of a lot of like dungeons where there's a load of tree roots and there's these guys that are like leaning into the tree root and they've died and they've become part of the tree. And apparently like the cycle of life in this game is like when you die, you return to the tree and you go around to the cycle. And all the skeletons that are undead are like those who live in death and they're abominations because they don't return through the cycle. So that's what I've gotten from the tooltip so far. So this room's a little bit like... This could be a room where the end boss is like a skeleton and it's like one of those who live in death. Or it could be a tree guardian, which is mad at them, is sometimes like the boss that's near these tree roots. You pay 40% import tax for everything that comes outside the country, then buying anything in Norway is just daylight robbery. Oof. So you're kind of damned if you do for money, damned if you don't. Every time Xmas is close here, people get scam texts on the phone pretending to be DHL, post, whatever, and that your package is missing. Yes, I get those spams constantly, and they're always misspelt. They can't even spell the word royal for Royal Mail. It's got like an extra bunch of U's and things in there. Yep, €1 from the payment before it can get delivered. Of course, it ends up being the bank account phishing website. Yes. potion. Flame fortification. That does stack. I got no idea. Warder's blade. Flask of wondrous physique. Or physics. I don't know. Who knows?